The opinions you're about to hear are solely the opinions of your Ham Right podcast. Our intent is to inform and entertain, not to offend. So sit back, relax, and we finna get to this business, y'all. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you may be listening to us in the world. It's your Ham Right podcast with your boy C-Ham, aka Cal L. And as always, with my ace, my brother, my main man by my side.
That boy D-Ham. Damn, my ears look bigger than a bitch without the hat on. Look like Dumbo around this bitch.
Stop playing, man.
I'm just saying, what's good, bro?
Everything's everything, man. Every time you get your hair cut like that, man, you look like somebody's little boy.
Oh, Lord, here you go, man.
You're showing your age, or it's cutting off some years on your age, man.
Pretty Ham, what they call him.
Yeah, man. Those dark-skinned dudes had to fight for our love, man. They had to fight every day to get love, dog.
There you go.
But anyway, man. So how was your week, man? What's been going on with you, dog?
Oh, man, I can't call it same old soup. Just reheated. Getting hotter as the world, getting colder. What's up with you, man?
My man, same old same, man. Same old same. Getting ready for this trip here, man. But here we go. Let's jump right into it, dog.
Let's take a dip.
My Kentucky lottery winner, James Farthing of Georgetown, Kentucky, won $167 million Powerball jackpot, taking the cash option of $77.3 million. He would split with his mom. Now, where that would be just normal news anywhere else.
Right.
Here on your Ham Right, it makes the news because he went to a hotel in Florida, got into an altercation where officers intervened. He kicked them in the face and was charged with battery of a law enforcement officer, resisting arrest, and violating, this last one here, violating parole.
That part.
Man, I just won $77 some odd million.
And I split it with my mama.
I'm finna go sit down some damn well.
I don't give a damn unless somebody life in danger or my life in danger or bodily harm. I got 77.3 million reasons why I'm just gonna have to sit this one out.
Yeah, and were you in a motel in Florida? A hotel. You in a hotel in Florida, and it wasn't. I'm sure it wasn't no Ritz, Carlton, or no.
No, it probably was
Marriott
a flat, close borderline hotel motel. Because if you see the picture, I mean, they used to not,
It was a parolee hotel, dog.
Man, all I know is the violation of parole gonna send you up the road off top.
Gone.
Kicking law enforcement in the face.
Gone.
Boy, look here. Hey, I saw a post this week where it said gangsters letting a situation slide because your kids need you. Why put yourself in that predicament when you just got blessed with $77.3 million?
Absolutely.
At your age, you ain't got to worry in the world no more.
Absolutely.
But now you're going to spend a year or two behind bars, eating whatever they cook for you, and not being able to enjoy the fruits of the benefits of that tree of lottery money winning.
You're probably going to spend $1 million of it in legal fees and everything like that, and still have to go down.
He gonna still spend. He gonna do some time.
Yeah, that VOP.
Man, that's the dumbest shit I've seen and heard in a long time.
Old heads, man. Well, going from old heads to new heads, man. Let's talk about these Gen Zers, man.
Gen Zers?
Yeah, them Gen Zers and the stuff that they come up with. So now, back in our day, raw dog and a barebacking.
I get that coochie bed dick, boy.
that meant something all different, man. Now these Gen Zers, basically what it is, when you hear these words, it involves staring into space or someone's face while on public transportation, just sitting there staring in their face, dog, just looking at them. Now, back in our time, that's probably like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, you just staring.
Who you looking at?
Me mugging. Yeah. Shooting me a unit.
Me mugging. There you go.
They calling it raw dogging and barebacking.
Raw dogging and barebacking, man.
So, now, you know what was crazy? The shit that last week when nephew came in, my son came in, and we were clean doing the podcast, and he talking about, boy, y'all looking shitty. And we like, you like, wait, what? We're like, we friends. Yeah, you was like, wait, what? I was like, no, bro, that mean we clean. We shitting on them, we clean. He was like, wait, shitty mean good? Yeah.
I don't know about these people these days, man.
I guess it's the equivalent of like when Bad back in the days, in the 70s, went from bad mean bad to bad mean good.
Man.
I mean, Michael Jackson made a song about it. I'm bad. Boy, that thing bad. I'm bad. Hey, I guess I don't know, man.
Me either, man. But you tell somebody
they looking shitty.
You looking shitty, man. You smell shitty today.
But if you tell somebody their breath smell shitty, it don't mean their breath smell good. It mean their breath smell shitty.
Like, dog, your breath smells shitty nowadays. Well, thank you very much.
Or somebody say, man, we was barebacking on the subway. Raw dogging.
Oh man, I don't know what these Gen Z is today, man.
Man,
it's a softer breed, man.
Man, who you telling?
It's a softer
boy, they wear skinny jeans that look like spandex, but shoot up a whole house.
Man,
hey,
running there looking like somebody auntie. It's a whole lot of stuff we can say about that, man. But hey, raw dog and barebacking, shitty. You know, y'all hit us up and let us know some of the terms that these Gen Zers are using that y'all don't go along with. You hit us up at your Hamright Podcast at gmail.com. That's YAHAMRIGHT podcast at gmail.com. And I hope I didn't turn off some of our younger listeners here. Y'all hit us up and let us know some of the stuff that they're saying.
Hey,
there, man.
So I saw a post this week, right?
What's up?
The post had an age group where it was saying, you know, how they remember we talked about the age group with the Cougars and the Sabertooths and the Cubs or whatever. So I saw a post this week where they were saying 13 to 24 age is a YN. You know, young.
Yeah, y'all know what that is.
25 to 35 is a big bro. 36 to 48 is unk. 49 to 60 is old head, pops, old school.
Damn. What was the last one again?
49 to 60 plus is old head, pops, or old school.
Hey, I'm a pops, dog.
Yeah, I'm
old school.
I've been getting called unk for a little minute though, because you know I be raising a little cat, you know, especially the mixed boys that don't know, you know.
Yeah, but that
proper lane in life.
That's like that's a term of endearment.
Yeah, but at first, man, boy, you getting called that shit in your early 30s, late 29s. You be like, God damn.
You've been raising them for years though, dog.
Yeah, you know.
You've been raising them for
Shout
years.
Shout out that boy Trey, that boy Marvin, you know.
Dang, man. So I'm a old head of pops.
That boy Rashay, that boy James, boy, the list go on and on, boy.
The ones you raised up?
Yeah, boy, I have to take them up under my wing, like, you know, raise them right.
But, and you know, it's funny you say that, man, because people don't do that no more these days, man.
They don't, I have to show them the way.
They don't take the younger generation up and show them the way, man.
Just because you're a pretty boy and you light skin and you mix, you just look like this.
Oh, so there were limitations on how you raised. They had to be, did none of them look like me? Let's get into this. Let's get into this. Let's get into this, man. You're discriminating on the.
No, they just gravitated more towards me because they could relate to me more, like, I guess, or whatever. And I felt the need because I saw the potential in them.
We gotta fight every day to prove to get our love.
But you know, they was getting, you know, getting holed up and, you know, getting picked on, and but it ain't gotta be like this.
Oh,
you could be the one picking on them. You could be the one, you know, regulating and setting the standards and whatnot. What, man?
Oh man,
I done took some darkies up under my fuck.
Oh man, the audio gonna suck.
Nah,
it's awkward.
Nah, damn that, because niggas gonna come to my rescue, man. Like, I done took some young, you know, I just didn't discriminate because of the skin color. Like, you know,
no,
niggas will tell you, hey, boy, yeah, you put us up on game, showed us how to dress, get out the wall. Like,
so
you
they
know,
just gravitated to you, dog.
Yeah, you know, the fellow brethren, you know,
okay,
team
so who in your generation did people look like me gravitate to? Who did they? You ain't have no homeboys on your team that they gravitate to that helped raise son?
What you mean? Yeah, I mean that wasn't my concern. I had my plate full with the light skinned brothers.
You say, I got a line out here that I'm trying to raise.
No, just like, you know how older heads, you know, you was in the military, you know, them older heads look out for you and stuff, take you up on the wing, put you up on game. Same thing, you know.
I know we joking about it right now.
And then when
but that's some real stuff right there. Mentorship. Yeah.
And then when you mix and you feel more comfortable around white people than you do black people. Whoa, what the fuck is going on?
What's the problem?
Well, we need to rewire some shit. Like, because at the end of the day, you go to a Klan rally, you gonna get hung. Your ass gonna get hung.
Yep.
and get jumped, beat up, or whatever.
Yeah,
you
ain't
ain't
standing there pointing. You
they're not gonna treat you like no white person. So like you didn't know what's going on. Damn, what's going on between your two ear holes? You better know what's going on in this planet called Earth.
Absolutely. Yeah. All right. And speaking of what's going on,
he's a racist. You be skin shaming.
No, man, not at all, dog. Not at all, man. Speaking of what we talking about here, man. Oh, I want to do this, man. Look at this picture here. Where I want to shout out the strip club in Tampa that finally got rid of those 3 ugly girls. It's now safe for y'all to go back there. So,
that's that Florida. That's that Tampa love right there.
That's that Tampa love. Show some love to the crib. So y'all make sure y'all go back and y'all patron this.
Have you been to clubs where they got bullet wounds and war wounds and stab wounds?
Man, I done been to clubs before, man. It was one club I went to in Jacksonville, man.
Duval.
Went to a club in Jacksonville, man. And this girl came out and everything, you know. You know me. I still loving them for years.
Mr. Loverman. Right.
So she walked out on the stage and she had on some tennis shoes and socks, dog.
Did she have a cigarette in the ear, behind the ear, in the mouth?
No, she looked all right. But wasn't nobody giving her nothing, man. And I told her
she had no pumps.
I mentored her.
Oh Lord.
I mentored her. I did like this.
So you mentored the stripper?
Yeah, I did. She came over and I said, "Hey, look, ain't nobody gonna give you nothing with
can't go treat you right.
Sneakers on. You ain't with sneakers. Go put some pumps on. Come back there, you'll get some." She came back with pumps, man, and they made it rain, dog.
Pumps in the bump. Pumps in the bump. She want a girl with the pumps in the bump. Pumps in the bump. Pumps in the bump.
She came back to it, man. So what about you, man? You ever been where they at? Bullet wounds?
Oh yeah, boy. I don't want to say the name for litigation issues, but yeah, it's a couple down here that had hoes with bullet wounds and war wounds, and you'd be like, damn, that whole pot belly. Like, remember Players Club where Adele Givens came out, you know what I'm saying? And then nobody want no lap dance from her. That's what it be like. Be like, oh, damn, you a stripper?
Oh man.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to Atlanta and Washington, D.C.
And see, in Miami and like, you know.
I ain't never been down in Miami, though.
SRQ, because shout out to Horace used to throw some bomb-ass strip club things at the Cap and at Lasers and Club Atlanta in Tampa. But, yeah, you go from stuff like that, and then you go to shit where bitch look like she about 3-4 months pregnant, or she got goddamn staple scar going across her belly. I mean, I don't want to keep repeating myself, but I'm just saying I've seen hoes with bullet holes and war wounds like on a stripper pole.
Oh wow,
that shit ain't cute.
Nah,
you're like a refugee.
Yeah, but in that one night, she make enough to make it do.
Ooh, everybody else getting stacks on deck, making it rain. A bitch ain't even making it precipitate on you.
So it ain't even drizzling.
You get what you pay for. What it ain't even doing.
Oh man! All right, let's get to some real stuff here, man. Our topic of the week. All right, I want to get your thoughts on something. All right,
what's that? Bro?
So I read this. Everyone wants a good man until they realize that good men come with discipline, priorities, and boundaries. Now, suddenly they are narcissists, controlling, and manipulative. Where you at?
Well, yeah, I mean, I understand that comment to a point, and they do. You want everybody wants a good man. You get them and whatnot. It's that new car effect. Like I say, bro, you get that new car. They got no scratches, no damages on it. You got about 4-5 miles. You the first one to drive it. It's all you. Years pass. It gets a little dent here and there, get a scratch here and there, need a repair here and there.
Think about trading it in.
You don't have the same love for the car. You think about trading it in, buying a new one, upgrading, or buying a second car. And it got wear and tear on it. You know what I'm saying? You tired of making repairs to it. Same thing applies. But is the man being controlling because he's trying to be lead by direction and be the man of the situation and the relationship?
Is what you want.
But at the same time, just because he do things for you, does he think because he's doing things for you that you owe him? Or, hey, words of that boy Kel, doing these things for you. What you gonna do for me? So, you know, it's a double-edged sword and it's a thin line. I do believe this. People flip the script sometimes. I believe in it takes time for both parties to show who they truly are. And a lot of times people ask for things they think they might want, but in reality they don't want or they're not equipped mentally to put up with it.
Yeah.
Like compromising or giving 50-50 or asking the same out of somebody else that you're willing to do. That's my take on it.
Right. Yeah, man. You dropped some jewels there, man. And here's my thing on it, man. I wouldn't want a needy woman. You know, I would, you know, and a lot of women out there are like, you know, I'm independent and so on and so forth. That's all fine and dandy. But then you turn around and be like, you know, I want a man that's going to take charge and a man that's going to lead and do all this. You can't have two leaders in one outfit. It just not happening. There's a even in the military, there's a squad leader and there's an assistant squad leader.
You can't have no chief with no Indians.
Right.
Everybody can't be chiefs.
Right. So everyone wants a good man until they realize good men come with discipline and priorities. You know, you can't just pick and choose what it is you want in that individual. That's what a good man is coming with. So you have to be willing to receive that. So that's my take on it, dog. That's my take. I know we probably ruffled a whole lot of feathers with our female listeners right now.
No, and you know what? It is a fine line between being narcissistic and not. But at the same time, you know, if you're somebody that you always pointing the finger, but it's never you, it's always everybody and everything else, then yeah, you are narcissistic. Yeah. But if you can't take accountability for responsibility, that's a problem in itself.
Bam.
And at a certain age, that comes with the territory.
And that word narcissist comes up, you know, and people describing things. Another thing came out, toxic masculinity, man. That don't sit well with me, man. Masculine is masculine, man. What you want the opposite of toxic masculinity is femininity.
Yeah.
You know, so you want a feminine man. All right. Well, like I said, I know we don't ruffle some feathers with our female listeners. Y'all hit us up and you hear
Bird
call. Y'all can hit us up at YamRight Podcast at gmail.com. It's YAHAMRIGHT podcast at gmail.com. You also hit us up on YouTube, leave your comments or whatever. We reply to them all and we get lots of them. So we make sure that we individualize our listeners. Thank y'all for listening. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button also. And wherever, you know, your favorite podcast, like your YamRight Podcast, can be found, we are there. iHeartRadio, iTunes, Apple Music,
Spotify,
wherever we are there. We are there.
We there like draws. We on that ass. Hey, so speaking of being on that ass, I came across something this week. I was like, boy, people need to listen to this, and we try to apply some of this in our lives, but we be talking about implementing it all, but we need to tighten up, even though we sometimes don't. 4 life fixes to be unstoppable in life. Number 1, fix your body. Exercise, drink water, eat healthy, relax. Ooh, but we exercise a little bit. Water nasty to me.
But you've been good.
I've been doing better
with it, man.
Yeah, I think I got better. I'm drinking like half a gallon a day. Eating healthy, you know, we can do better, but we do better than most.
That's why I exercise. So I eat what I want, because I eat a box of chitlins like it ain't nothing.
Oh yeah, ain't no way in hell. Boy, life too short. Well, I'm gonna be on a diet of my whole life, worrying about this and that. I just work it off.
There it is.
If I eat 3,000 calories, I need to work off 4. Fix your mind. Meditate, read, write, be positive, and express gratitude. Yeah, that's most definitely.
You're good with that because you write all the time.
Yeah, I write, read. I could be more positive. We try to be gracious and be humble, and you know, for the most part. I mean, you can call us arrogant and cocky. We call it confidence and higher self-esteem.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's
because it's not like we doing it with hate. We show love in the
yeah,
midst of it.
and we want everybody to win. And we don't think we
Absolutely.
better than nobody. Just ain't nobody better than us.
Well, cheers.
Fix your money. Number 3, save, invest, create value, sell high. Hey, like we always say, pay yourself first if you can. You need to make, budget where you can pay yourself first. Invest. That's how the rich get rich. They
Buy
invest,
low,
sell high. Yo, if it's in the red, buy. If it's in the green and it's high, either hold or sell. Create value. That's like, investing in real estate or purchasing or buying things that appreciates in value and don't depreciate in value.
Right.
Or making smart business moves or money moves. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that in itself, that's monumental, and that creates the best value, just being smart with your money.
Yeah.
And making that money work for you, turning $1 into $2
While you sleep.
And making money while you sleep. That's how the rich get rich. And like you just said, sell high. Hey, you got a house, you stayed in it 10 to 15 years, you might walk away with, some good equity, let's say 100,000. But if you wait about 10 more years, you walking away with probably 250, 300
or more.
More in equity.
Depending on where you is.
Play the long game. The long game where it's at. Sometimes the short game is where it's at, and sometimes you got to, make them moves to make them power moves in the short game. But the long game, hey, you saw who won the race. It wasn't the hare, it was the tortoise. So those are 4 life fixes to be unstoppable, and those are great. And we try to implement them in our life, and you should too. Give them number 4, bro.
Fix your relationship. All right. I know this is gonna be a big one here. Trust. Trust those who deserve to be trusted. You can't just trust everybody, and trust is to be earned. It's not given. So I don't know if I agree with that one. Give from the heart, and that's always been my motto, and it's been impressed upon me. Give from the heart and not the pocket, and that way you don't expect anything in return. Have integrity and respect. And that's us. That's us right there. Integrity and respect. But don't be disrespected either. All right.
Yo,
respect those.
That's definitely us.
Respect those who respect you. And be honest in the integrity part. Be honest about your business dealings and with people. Nothing worse than a liar and a thief. Nothing worse. All right. So those are the 4 fixes, 4 life fixes to be unstoppable. Right there. All right, man. So let's move on to our question of the week. What you got?
Oh, man. Question of the week. So there was a post, this right here, about Miami rap Mount Rushmore. Top 4 artists from Miami. If you had to pick the greatest influencers or rappers from Miami, who would it be on there? And these were the 4 that was on there. Trick, Rick Ross, Pitbull, and Luke. Who should be on there and who shouldn't be on there?
Man, look,
who got left off and who should have been left off?
Yeah, because there's some. I mean, with everything, it's gonna be some honorable mentions, man. But you got to look at this way because you brought one up, man. You earlier when we was talking off camera on this, you said brought up Flow Rider and the numbers he put up. He did. He put up some astronomical numbers with that low.
Yeah,
with that, man.
And plus all of them, welcome to my house and all that other stuff he got.
Right, it crossed over and all his stuff, all that stuff crossed over, man. But I don't think that initially when I saw it, I was like, well, man, Luke shouldn't be on there. Luke ain't no rapper or whatever. But
he started the Miami rap scene.
There you go. He started all that. So he's the foundation. So
he put him on the map.
He should be on there.
He put Miami rap scene on the map.
Pitbull, Mr. Worldwide, dog.
But he went worldwide when he crossed over to and not knocking his hustle because that's where the money was at. Because when we say it all the time, that money is a major issue.
Man, I still ride with that.
When he was signed with Lil Jon, that damn it, man.
Yep, all of it.
But that whole album was jamming. Yeah. But that damn it, man, like that's when the brother started messing with. Like he was jamming. He could rap his ass off. But that money, when he became Mr. Worldwide, when he started doing that Latin music, that reggaeton and that Latin ton, and started doing stuff with Shakira and all that. So, I mean, is he still should be on rap Rushmore?
Yeah, because reggaeton, that's just another form of rap. it's just Hispanic rap, to a different type of beat and everything, man. Rick, although, I probably get some disagreement on that, I mean, the record speak for itself, man. I mean, he's longevity, he's putting out hits, and Trick, that's without question, but I mean, as some honorable mentions, JT, I think JT should be up in that mix.
So who you got? JT got to replace somebody.
Well, JT will replace Pitbull.
Bam.
JT will replace.
What
Pitbull.
about DJ Khaled?
See, I mean, if he had to replace anybody, DJ Khaled would replace.
Oh, you don't have to put him up though.
Oh, okay, no.
So who's your four?
Okay, I would replace Pitbull with JT and put Trick, Rick, JT, and Luke.
Trick, Rick, JT, Luke. All right. That's a good one. And who would be honorable mention?
My honorable mention.
Who will have statues at the bottom of the walkway?
Brother Marquise. Brother Marquise, that's my dude, man. R.I.P. Brother Marquise. DJ Khaled. He would be on there, man, because he rep MIA to the fullest, man. And then Pitbull down there at the bottom.
For real?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I wholeheartedly agree with you on a lot of stuff. Naturally, that boy Trick. I mean, it's Trick Daddy Dollars. I mean, his first 3 albums was classics.
Y'all.
Was classics. JT Money, how much we love JT Money. Like I say, Luke put Miami on and Luke has Scar. He put Trick Daddy in and JT on with Poison Clan and other people and a whole lot of people. So Luke got to be on there. The thing with Rick Ross, he got the hits and he be jamming. And I like Rick Ross, his music, but it's so many cats that came out of Miami. What about that boy LeJon Love? Everybody say yeah. But Khaled ain't no rapper, he a producer, you know what I'm saying? And Pitbull, like I said, he went he was rap, but then he went Mr. Worldwide. So he was focused on other stuff more but that's where the money was than the rap. So I mean you can go ahead and put Rick Ross up there, but LeJon Love, all the 2 Live Crew.
Yeah, and I broke out all the members. Yeah,
I mean Poison Clan or the Cats of Poison. I mean, they don't get no statues and shit, but they was mounting DJ Magic Mike though.
Yeah, when that whole bass thing came, man, it's just boom. All his stuff was boom.
But yeah, I mean I just put JT up there, and I just have to take Pitbull down.
Miami's a hub, man. Miami's a hub. It's talent down there that they, that been tapped into or whatever and could go anywhere, man. Kind of like Atlanta, man. But you're right, DJ Khaled is a producer. He own everybody's stuff, man.
Yeah.
He own everybody's stuff, man. All right, so we gave y'all who we thought would be on the Mount Rushmore or Miami rap Mount Rushmore. Y'all let us know what y'all think. Hit us up at your Hamright Podcast at gmail.com. That's YAHAMRIGHT podcast at gmail.com, man. All right, man. So let's go ahead and kick into the craziest thing seen on the internet this week, man.
What you got for us, bro?
All right. So the first one, man, is one that we looked at, man, because we have entrepreneurial spirit. So we start looking at stuff and, we already have ideas or whatnot. We just wait to put them out. The hood noodle. This is, I'm going to let the video speak for itself. Y'all take a look.
I got you. 3.
Hey, so you ready some extra sauce in there too?
I got you.
Fucking fire.
I got you. It'll be 60. You wanted Cajun hot garlic butter or mix for the flavor? I got you.
Good looking out, man. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
No, good. I'm glad y'all up here finally.
You know it.
Where'd y'all end up getting a place at?
Okay then, so you know how we do it, man. My guy came with a mega bowl, man. He said he wanted 3 hood noodles. I was so excited for this one. So yeah, we gonna drop them noodles in that thing. Yes, sir. Okay then, yeah, get them nice and because you want that seasoning to hit it. Sausages, I'm gonna cut them up just for my guy. You know what I'm saying? Beef to be exact. You feel me? You don't eat no pork. 3 corn, because it's 3 hood noodles. You know how I do it. Good amount of shrimp, about 15 shrimp. Yes, sir. Hit it with that sauce. Come on now. Yes, sir. Fresh, hot. Then we gonna hit it with that one more time. Yeah, he said he wanna hear his little hot. So yeah, that's how we do it. Then we're gonna pass it right out the window to my guy.
Bruh. $60 for some ramen noodles, some corn, some sausage, and some shrimp.
seasonings and
Yeah.
some seasonings and some cream sauce.
Hey, like I said,
So that was 3 orders, so it's $20 a piece.
yeah. Three pieces of corn, so it's one piece of corn per order. And again, we can't hate on it.
I ain't knocking the hustle.
Yeah,
Hey, get it how you live. They paying for it.
Yeah.
And it's only worth what people willing to pay.
and that's what makes this crazy
Mhm.
is that people are paying
But if they
big
getting
money for that.
But if he getting that for that, what we
Man.
getting for ours?
Man, you put your reels out there, dog.
But you put yours out there,
Oh man,
or some of them
shit.
chicken,
Mm.
or that fried fish. That fried fish, yeah,
Be on the
So-
lookout, y'all.
yeah. Be on the look. You'll see. We pulling up, and boy, we finna pull up.
Indeed, be on the lookout. Right now, we trying to get them to approve a real cook off in the queue.
Yeah, we gonna
So,
set that up too.
Yeah,
we gonna
see
set
what
that
y'all
up.
boys doing it,
Especially when we drop that concession stand.
Bam.
Like, ooh,
Let's get it twisted. Let's get it going.
you
man.
already know,
All right,
bro.
so that's the first craziest thing, man.
But hey, shout out to the brother that's out there getting $20 for a bowl of ramen noodles with some sausage and some couple shrimp and a corn on the cob.
Bless your heart.
Yeah.
Bless your heart. All right, man. So this next one here, the head on fire.
Boy, I don't know what this was. I don't know. That was some voodoo shit or
Oh
some.
man,
Would you say that devilish shit?
Yeah,
And it wasn't the fact it was on fire. The fact that she was just walking like it wasn't nothing, and it was just like waving it like it was like blonde hair or some shit. Boy.
Oh, y'all look at this.
Oh. What in the fire marshal bill? Let me show you something. Boy, she showed a lot and wasn't trying to even run to no water, boy. Let me show you something.
Oh man, you crazy, boy. You crazy. All right. So those are the 2 craziest things we have seen on the internet this week. Again, check us out at yourhamrightpodcast@gmail.com. Let us know what you think. Give us some things y'all want to talk about. Go out to YouTube and all our other social media platforms. Make sure you hit those like and subscribe buttons and be up on all things Your Ham Right as soon as we drop them, man. What you got for the folk, man?
Hey, as always, appreciate y'all taking time out every week, week in and week out, to listen to us and watch us wherever we can be found at. Truly appreciate it. I appreciate my brother
Mine.
for being here. We're making this happen. Also, appreciate being another day above ground, because a lot of people didn't see it. You know, every day ain't a good day, but hey, you gotta make the best of it what you can. And hey, hopefully you can make it possible where the good outweigh the bad days.
Absolutely.
With that being said, don't look for a come up, build one.
Plain and simple.
There it is.
Plain and simple.
Stay grinding, stay shining, stay blessed. We'll get up.
And in the words of my man Stevie Wonder, hate knows that love is secure. So y'all please stop hating out there and get to loving. We out.